Hello, 90 Day fans! It has been years since some of these couples graced our screens on 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, and it might feel like the story ended when the cameras stopped rolling. But real life didn't pause. These couples have gone through it. I'm talking divorces, custody battles, criminal allegations, new pregnancies, weight loss transformations, and even a Super Bowl performance. So today, I'm revisiting every single couple from seasons 1, 2, and 3 of The Other Way with a full deep dive into what their lives look like now. If you think the show was dramatic, just wait until you hear what happened next.
But basically, it's a head-to-toe mosquito suit.
Let's kick things off with a couple who truly imploded, Tiffany and Ronald. What started as a long-distance whirlwind in South Africa turned into years of chaotic reunions, breakups, and social media warfare. Tiffany stood by Ronald despite his gambling addiction and criminal past, but once she had their daughter Carly and returned to the US, the cracks became impossible to ignore. After endless fights over money and accusations of cheating on both sides, Ronald ended up back with his ex-girlfriend Lauren, the same one he allegedly never broke up with while Tiffany was visiting. He also accused Tiffany of keeping him from seeing the kids unless he sent her money directly. Tiffany clapped back, saying he scammed multiple people by selling fake inverter equipment during South Africa's energy blackouts. The final blow came in 2025 when their divorce was finalized. Tiffany was awarded sole legal and physical custody of Carly. Ronald was granted visitation, but there's no indication that he's exercised that right. He's now engaged to Lauren and still throwing shade at Tiffany on social media, including mocking her makeup brand by praising Lauren's natural look. Tiffany, on the other hand, has had a glow up. She lost 100 pounds after gastric sleeve surgery, started her own beauty line, and recently joined the cast of 90 Day Hunt for Love, where she describes herself as super effing single and admitted she probably needs therapy to re-enter the dating pool. I love this era of unbothered Tiffany, and if you do too, watch my Hunt for Love Between the Sheets recap show, Skipping the Sheets. Lots of Tiff talk. Paul and Karine remain one of the messiest couples in franchise history, but what happened off camera is almost too disturbing to air. After multiple restraining orders, domestic violence accusations on both sides, and a leaked video of Karine hitting Paul in front of their son, things reached a boiling point in 2021 when both lost custody of their two sons, Pierre and Ethan. As of 2025, the boys are living with Paul's cousin in Kentucky. Karine, who claims to work part-time at UPS, started a GoFundMe asking fans to fork over $50,000 to pay for child support and supervised visitation, which she says costs her $400 a week. Here's the most shocking update. In the middle of this custody battle, Karine revealed she was pregnant again, this time by a new boyfriend named Michael. Fans were stunned. Paul, meanwhile, is living in Brazil and was allegedly recently hospitalized after a friend found him unresponsive, surrounded by pills and an empty wine bottle. The friend posted updates from Paul's Instagram account begging for help locating his medical insurance. Yeah, I'm sure he has that. Paul is reportedly stable now, but the incident highlights just how volatile their situation remains. Karine fears that new Kentucky laws could allow CPS to take her newborn at birth due to her open case. The internet is split. Is she fighting for redemption or making the same mistakes all over again? Corey and Evelyn's relationship has always been built on instability. Between the secret wedding, cheating scandals, and Evelyn openly saying she never wanted to get married or have kids, fans have been begging Corey to leave her for years. But they are still together, at least for now. After their fake-out wedding reveal during season 3, it was clear that Corey and Evelyn had already been legally married for over a year behind everyone's backs. They presented a second ceremony for cameras, but the trust from fans and between each other was already shattered. During the pandemic, Corey had a full-blown relationship with a woman named Jenny after Evelyn kicked him out. But once borders closed, he went crawling back. Fast forward to 2025, the couple is still living in Ecuador running their beach bar. Evelyn remains against the idea of children, but Corey hasn't budged. Evelyn said in a recent Instagram Q&A that she is firmly child-free, even mocking Corey for still hoping she'll change her mind. Meanwhile, Corey has teased filming for Happily Ever After, implying the storyline would revolve around Evelyn's stalled spousal visa. But the new season is about to premiere, and these two are nowhere to be found. Corey recently traveled to the US without Evelyn. They're still interacting online, but fans are wondering if he's finally reached a breaking point. Laura and Aladin's relationship ended fast and publicly. After a rushed engagement and an awkward wedding in Qatar, cultural and age differences tore them apart. By the reunion, they were basically done, with Aladin dismissing her complaints as delusions. Aladin is now remarried, has moved to the US, and reportedly runs barbershops in both Tennessee and Sweden. He rarely posts on his personal account. Laura, meanwhile, has leaned into her wild stories. She once claimed to be dating a much younger American doctor, but that seems to have fizzled or never happened in the first place. I reported extensively on this woman after her season aired, and I am not sure she has ever said anything that's true. It's no surprise TLC dropped her like an old potato. Oh, is that not the phrase? Deavan and Jihoon's relationship was doomed from day one. After getting pregnant on their first night together and marrying shortly after, Deavan quickly became frustrated with Jihoon's lack of financial stability. But it wasn't just about money. Deavan accused Jihoon of abusing her daughter, a claim he denied. Deavan moved back to the US and began dating a guy named Topher. They met either online or on a plane when she was traveling to visit Jihoon, depending on which narrative Deavan was spouting that day. They welcomed a son, Everett, in 2023. Her son with Jihoon, Tae-young, was diagnosed with leukemia in 2022. But after years of chemotherapy, he is now cancer-free. Deavan's been sharing updates through YouTube and social media. She's faced criticism for OnlyFans content and her transforming look. Fans mostly support her for standing by Tae-young through his health crisis. Jihoon hasn't posted since 2022 and claims Deavan blocks him from seeing Tae-young. She says he makes no effort. Either way, these two are permanently estranged. Jenny and Sumit might be the only season 1 couple still together, but that doesn't mean it's been smooth sailing. After years of lying to Jenny, hiding her from his family, and already being married to someone else, Sumit finally got a divorce and married Jenny in 2021. They live in India and appeared recently on 90 Day Diaries. Sumit's parents have come around to Jenny, even spending time with her. But Sumit recently asked Jenny to move back in with them. He also floated the idea of his retired wife getting a job. Fans are torn. Should Jenny compromise again, or is this another red flag from a man who has always said what his family wants to hear? After all, Cougar Jenny back in the USA could be just what the increasingly stale 90 Day The Single Life needs. Brittany and Yazan's relationship was doomed by cultural clashes and Brittany's refusal to adapt to life in Jordan. She returned to the US, dated on The Single Life, and ultimately chose herself. She's lost 70 pounds, undergone a style transformation, and built a business as a lifestyle influencer and marketing genius. She cooks, posts haul videos, shakes her booty, and rarely discusses her past. Yazan, meanwhile, married an American Jordanian woman named Lena, moved to the US, had a baby, and started a business called Fish Tent. He's now thriving and very private. No drama, no showboating, just family and, I guess, fish. Kenny and Armando continue to be fan favorites. Married in 2021, they live in Mexico City with daughter Hannah, run a lifestyle brand, and released a bilingual children's book about diverse families. Armando wants a baby, and Kenny was hesitant due to his age, but they eventually decided to go for it and even picked a surrogate. They're active on YouTube, showcasing their family dynamic, warm, sweet, and supportive, a rare bright spot in a franchise full of dysfunction. Fans would love to see more of them, and I suspect they're laying low now because they're filming. Armando recently mentioned there's a move in the family's future and that he will be visiting the US soon. What are you saying, Armando? We will definitely stay tuned. And now, love, lies, and Las Vegas. Ari and Bini's relationship finally disintegrated on The Last Resort, where she accused him of being emotionally absent and prioritizing his friends over her and their son. Bini said he felt controlled. Ari said she wouldn't give back his social media passwords. It was a whole thing. Therapy didn't help, and they ultimately separated. But plot twist, Ari is still Bini's manager. She books him gigs, even helping him land a spot dancing at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show, and continues to oversee his brand. Neither has made a move to file for divorce, so this is one of the franchise's most bizarre post-breakup partnerships. Tim and Melyza got engaged in 2021 and welcomed a daughter in 2022. But they have since scrubbed each other from social media, leading fans to speculate they split. That said, Melyza still lives in the US, and Tim recently posted a photo with her parents and the couple's daughter. Melyza keeps teasing fans with emojis and silence. Are they protecting their privacy or hiding another breakup? Either way, this is one couple whose drama may be happening behind closed doors. Do you remember this couple, Ellie and Victor? No good news there. Ellie sold her pizza place, Victor went private on social media, and no one has seen them post together in over a year. Their last known update was a sweet anniversary post, but everything since has gone dark. They might still be together. It's unclear, but the silence is loud. Wait until you hear this last update. Somehow, Steven and Alina are still married. After cheating on Alina with 9 different women after their wedding, Steven was dragged online and they vanished from social media. Alina recently returned, revealing they'd been separated while arranging visas and have now reunited in China. Fans are baffled that Alina stayed given Steven's manipulation and bizarre request for a threesome, but she insists they're happy. How long that lasts is to be determined, and I will keep making these videos. Whose ending shocked you the most? Who do you think deserves a second chance on TLC? And who needs to never return to reality TV again? Let me know in the comments and hit that subscribe button for even more deep dives into the messiest 90-day fiancé relationships ever. Thank you so much for watching, and if you gave this video a like, I appreciate it. I'll see you all very soon.